The purpose of these classes is to make a non-computer science student to learn the programming skills. So what is our aim or purpose of these classes? The purpose is to make non-computer students learn programming skills. So this is our purpose. You may think what is the difference between computer students and non-computer students? Please remember, most of the non-computer students have told me that they are understanding computer science, they are understanding programming languages. Maybe it is Python, maybe it is Java, maybe C language, they are understanding. But when coming to write a program, they are facing a difficulty. So how to start the program, how to write the first step, how to write the second line of the program, how to write the third line. So this is where non-computer science students are facing a difficulty. Whereas computer science students are writing some programs, some small programs at least. But non-computer science students are facing a lot of difficulty in writing any small program also, even a small program also they are facing a lot of difficulty. So these classes are intended to make a non-computer science student write or develop programs on their own. So this is the ultimate aim of these classes. So what is there is one question like what is the difference between non-computer science students and computer science students? So computer science students can write programs, of course. Why? And why non-computer students could not write programs? And if I want to develop a program, what is required? To develop a program, what we require? Suppose I want to write a program, what is required? Python, Java, C, .NET, C++. These are all coming under programming languages or technologies. We don't want them actually to write a program. We don't want C or we don't want Java. We don't want Python. To write a program, we want what? We want a programming skill or programming ability. I can say it programming skill I want. This programming skill is also, I can say it is also called logical skill or logic. So if you want to write a program, you need logic. So what is this logic? Logic means what? Logic means methodical thinking is called logic. If you can think methodically means what? When you want to do some work, what is that I have to do first? What is that I have to do next? What is that I have to do in the third place, fourth step, fifth step? Step wise, if you can think properly, that is called methodical thinking. So this methodical thinking, if you can learn and if you can come into that way, methodical thinking, if you can do methodical thinking, if you adapt to methodical thinking, then you can develop better programs. That means you got programming skill. Let me explain further. What is this methodical thinking or logical thinking? If I ask a person, a common man, a common person who doesn't know computers, generally, if I ask a person, how can you prepare tea? The person says, I will take milk and tea powder and I will prepare tea. So this is what a non-computer person says. See this. Preparation of tea. So non-computer person reply. So non-computer person will reply like this. Take milk and tea powder and prepare tea. But a computer person, that means a person who knows computer science or computer engineering, a person who knows computers, who got trained in computers, will give this type of reply. He says, first of all, I will switch on the switch on the stove. Next, I will take a bowl and in the bowl, I will take milk and tea powder. And I will put the bowl on the stove and boil the bowl for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I will add sugar. Then after adding sugar, I will continue boiling for another 2 minutes. Then after that, I will filter and serve the tea to my guests. That means filter and serve. So with this, the recipe of tea preparation is completed. Now please observe the difference between the non-computer person's reply and the computer person's reply. So if you are taking a non-computer person will give you a reply like this: take milk and tea powder and prepare tea. So this is abstract way, like this is not a methodical way of preparation of tea. You are giving a an abstract idea. But when you take the reply from a computer person, observe what should be done first, what should be done next. He has given clearly. Number one, switch on the stove. Number two, take milk and tea powder in the bowl and boil the bowl for 5 minutes. And fourth step, add sugar. Fifth step, continue boiling for another 2 minutes. Sixth step, filter and serve. That means if anybody follows these 6 steps in that sequence, that person will be able to prepare tea without any confusion, without any problem. So here these steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this, these steps, whatever the steps are given, these steps are called logic. So I can say this is the logic. This is the logic. That means methodical thinking is reflected here. So this is called a logic. So this logic is also known as algorithm. So what is algorithm? Algorithm means steps of logic. Algorithm means steps of logic. For every problem or for every task, if you can write a logic, write an algorithm, then definitely you will become a computer professional. You will be able to develop better programs and complex programs. So we are going to deal with the logic part or algorithm part in these classes.